Welcome to The Change, a podcast about the changes in life that shake, break, and make us. I'm Laura, a 45-year-old writer, podcaster, and mum who has until recently always loved change.
And I'm Cathy, a 53-year-old writer, podcaster, and mum, and change is actually my kryptonite. We acknowledge the traditional owners of country throughout Australia on which this podcast is recorded and recognise the continuing connections to lands, waters and communities.
We pay our respects to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures and elders past and present.
Hey Laura, how you going?
I'm really well, Cathy. How are you?
Really good, and I'm so excited we're here
I
chatting
know.
about Season 3. Can you believe that?
I'm very excited. We've already had many good chats and I'm just excited to see your face on screen and get going.
I know, and we really do have some incredible chats for everybody coming this
Once
season.
again.
I know, we just seem to get the good ones. And
Brilliant women.
people are, excited about what we're doing, and we're getting great feedback, and we really do listen to and take on board all the feedback that we get from everybody.
Yeah, please get in touch. We love it when we hear from friends and community about what we're doing and who we've spoken to and who you want us to speak to. We love that. And this season we won't tell you who, we'll keep that a little bit of a surprise, but we do cover some pretty good topics. We've got an incredible makeup artist talking about makeup over 40.
We have
what else?
Incredible fashionistas.
Oh God, love that.
That is a fabulous chat.
Yes, love talking about fashion. We spoke about sex or sex.
Your favourite topic.
I do love a little chitty chat.
Yes, we
that.
know. And just for anyone listening, you know that the sexy chats, they're always Laura's suggestion.
Yeah,
never mind.
And what else? We've got
alcohol. We talk about alcohol
sober
again.
life
sober life.
How it can be good and all the things being in midlife, menopause, perimenopause. We talk about what's going on with us. We bring you book recommendations, all the usual.
And we have a fabulous chef.
My God, the chef.
Cool.
So cool. And an author.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some really clever women that we can't wait to
doing great things.
Yes, doing inspirational things. And this is a little extended trailer, is it not, Cathy?
It is a little extended trailer because, we have a little bit of exciting news going on in the Change family, I guess, if you like.
That's right. And it's, look, before you tell our friends what that news is, we've got a little poem for you, which I think is very, very sweet. We haven't read a poem on the Change before.
Not really
but
poetic.
This kind of no, we're not. I wish I was more poetic. But this is a poem by Karen Fraser, and it's a poem, a mother and son poem, which may give you some hints about where we're going. But it's very poignant. Cathy said, "Can I read it?" because she might tear up. So that's some more clues there. But it's only a few stanzas, so I'll get into it. Okay. I knew you before you were born. You were that foot poking me in the ribs, but it was okay because I couldn't wait to meet you. I've held you close since the moment of your birth, sometimes if only to keep you from climbing grandma's prize dresser. But it was okay because holding you is the most beautiful thing I've ever done. I've played with you since you were a little boy, sometimes just to keep you busy so you didn't get into stuff. But it was okay because those moments are some of my most precious memories. I've watched from the wings since you were a teen. You usually wanted me nearby, but not close enough to be embarrassing. But it was okay, because watching you find yourself filled me with joy. I've kept my counsel since you became a man, knowing my opinion doesn't and shouldn't hold the sway it once did. But it's okay, because seeing you become your own person has made me so proud. Aww. It's beautiful, isn't it? And it's lovely. And as a mother of a son who's currently teenage, not yet a man, I'm feeling all the feels of those moments of letting go and the phases in the past. And
you are moving into that otherhood stage that
you've been in for some time.
Yeah, that talk about it. And where you do move from that participant parent to that sideline parent, using that sporting analogy. But my news, it's super exciting and it's really lovely news. My dear boy proposed to his lovely girlfriend, and we are so excited as a family, even though I'm full of tears. But that's just me.
Yeah, it's big news.
And it's not because I'm sad. I am so excited and so happy for them, and to see the joy that they bring in each other. And yeah, she's just a beautiful girl. Yeah, so it's kind of a really lovely time in our lives. That I haven't seen them since he proposed. They're away and they're on their little love bubble, and so we're seeing lots of pictures. And we spoke when he proposed, and I knew we had an inkling that it was coming because we had a little chat to Talitha, who is a dear friend of mine, and she actually made their ring, which is just so special. And we have a little snippet from that chat, which we could not release when we recorded our episode with Talitha because it was secret news. Here is that little extra bit of the interview. You have recently created a beautiful ring for someone incredibly important to me, my son.
Yeah.
It must be so special to be involved in those moments of joy.
Zach and Carly came to me. They were just so absolutely gorgeous. They'd already tried on some rings and had a fair idea of what they wanted. But because of our link together, Zach came to me and called me, which I really appreciated. And they came in for a meeting and they were just so gorgeous and so happy. And it really is such a privilege to sit before a couple at the very exciting time of their life and, you know, create something for them and be part of that process that they will remember forever. She's going to wear that ring on her finger forever.
Yeah.
And so I kind of think about it as, you know, when I was in journalism, I was selling tragedy and you know, death and all sorts of awful things. This is just, people are coming to see me at the best time of their lives. I'm selling happiness and joy. So it's really, I just love looking after people and building that relationship with people because there's a lot of trust involved as well. So they're asking you a lot of questions and you're asking them a lot of questions and you get to know people really well during the process. So yeah, it was really gorgeous. And Zach and Carly were just so gorgeous.
Aww.
Yeah, we're very, very lucky to have an incredible daughter-in-law coming into our lives and our beautiful son. And I was so pleased when he told me that he was going to reach out to you because I'd said to them a long time ago, you know, please reach out to Talitha. I'm sure she will look after you. And yeah, so I was a little bit chuffed when they told me that they were reaching out to you. So yeah,
it was great. So very excited about that.
Yeah, we were very much waiting for it and very happy as a family for Zach and Carly and their future together. But yeah, it certainly brings up all those feels, and I kind of don't actually feel like I'm old enough to have a daughter-in-law, can I just say?
Oh, and become a mother-in-law. That's just another level. Yeah, you'll be the coolest mother-in-law.
Hopefully.
You will. And yeah, I mean, you've got first of all, we've got the wedding. That's very exciting. And all the lead up.
That happens, however that looks.
Yeah.
Whatever they want.
That's right. That's it. But it's, as you say, it's happy. It's great news, beautiful news. But I think it's so funny, isn't it? Because I still feel like I'm that age group in a way where I'm the daughter. But it must be strange for you being that little bit further along to go, oh, wait, no, hang on. I'm the mother. Like, it's so weird.
But I'm all of those things.
You're still the daughter, right? Yeah.
I'm still the daughter. My parents are on holidays at the moment and they're in the UK. And it was really strange because when they headed off, you know, the UK was actually the threat level for attacks was actually increased like the day that my parents flew out of the country. So I, you know, was saying like, please be careful, keep safe. And I felt like I was saying all the things that they would have once said to me when I went on holidays. And they're like, yeah. Like, you know, what's going to happen to us? You know, like rather we're on it. And they're right, you know, go enjoy yourself, have a great time. And what will be, you know. I mean, I travelled through Northern Ireland with my parents when I was a teenager at the height of the Troubles. Like it was 1985 when we were there. And it was the height of the Troubles. And there'd been some bombings like just before we travelled through, and we were travelling through. Funny story. We were travelling through a checkpoint, but we'd been to Disneyland before we got to the UK.
Yeah.
And my brother decided that his like thing that he wanted to buy in Disneyland was a replica shotgun.
Oh God.
Because that's what you buy, right?
Yeah, when you're a boy.
Full-size replica shotgun. Yeah, because he was like 11, 12, whatever.
Yeah.
I think he turned 12 on our holiday. So, yeah, and that was in our suitcase. So we're driving through the checkpoints, and for anyone who travelled through Northern Ireland at that time,
or lived there,
they were and they had microphones embedded into the embankments around, so they were listening into your cars as you drove through the checkpoints. And Mum's like, get your Aussie, like we had the Kendone jumpers, and getting the Kendone jumpers on, and make sure everyone knows we're Aussie. And then like as we're driving through the checkpoint, she's like, that bloody shotgun.
No.
But yeah, so I'm still very much the daughter, and I have my own children. So I don't really feel like I'm old enough to be a mother-in-law.
No, but Zach is quite young, right? Like, I know.
He's 23 this year.
He's 23,
so,
yeah.
So, I mean, he's not a baby.
He's not a baby.
He's not in his teens. And, I'm not like a baby, 53. So,
That's right.
like I'm not the youngest mother-in-law that's out there.
No, I'm sure you're not.
And, I mean, my mum was younger than I will be whenever whatever happens. So yeah, it's a fun time, and it's a happy time, but it's also you feel all the feels as a mum. Like I found myself looking back over baby photos of Zach, and he was born at 31 weeks, and he was only a tiny little 2-kilo baby.
Wow.
And he used to fit in the crook of my arm, and his first Christmas photo randomly popped up on my Instagram of all places, and he just got this little kind of dangly little tiny leg, but he was the tiniest little thing. And now he's this grown man forging a life, and a very happy life, and we're very happy for them. And I've got to stop saying that happy, because it sounds like I'm not.
No,
but I
know.
Really am.
Yeah.
So, but you find yourself reflecting on those moments in these,
100%. Yeah.
big moments in our lives. We look back and we reflect, and we look forward and go, well, where's that going to go? Where do we go from here?
What's my role now? Yeah.
And, I think that's life, right? Like, as you said, you're a mum to a teen, and you've got like a big gap between the boys, and you've got one where you're still like right in it, I think it's probably book week, so book week prep, all those things, and then teenager, Mum, can you like walk 10 paces behind me? Because
100%,
like it's so
you're embarrassing.
Cool.
You're so embarrassing.
You're embarrassing. You can come to my football match, but you can't speak, and you have to stand away from everybody else, and like don't come near me. If I come to you, that's okay, but don't approach me. And there's all the new rules around like all the things as we grow with our children, and like we grow with our children too, right?
Totally. And you remember it from in the reverse. And I think that's the thing about being a mum or a parent, is that it's such a different relationship when you're the mum or the parent to when you're the child. Like you are, as a kid, you're pretty selfish, right? And that's absolutely as it should be. It's totally normal. You love your mum and dad, but you're all about, you and where you're going to next.
Sometimes they're annoying.
Sometimes they're annoying. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But when you're a parent, and you find your kids annoying too, but there's just this unconditional, just deep love, and it's such a privilege to watch them grow up. And you just don't, I think as a child it is different, right? So when Zach will only ever understand how you feel right now when he's in that situation, when it's his child getting married. It's not the same in reverse.
No.
Yeah.
No. We watch them grow and you watch them do all of these things, but you can't really understand until you're in it yourself. All of these things are the cycle of life and the circle of life, as whatever it is in the Lion King's movie that my children like to watch, make me watch, because they know that it makes me cry. Because
totally. Everything makes me cry these days. Literally everything.
Everything cry.
It's so funny, isn't it? Everything is nostalgic when you're older. When you're young, you're just living in it and going, oh, that was a good film. Now I'm just like, oh, remember when? Or, it's really it's awful, really. It's awful.
I mean, if I think of The Lion King, but like if I watch, I mean, even thinking about Lion King actually kind of makes me teary, because it's like, but the dad dies and it's like, no. That like not happening, but it's what happens in life,
Of course, people go through unimaginable terror and sadness in life. And everyone will go through that. And
yes,
I think that's coming back to Zach and his happy news. What you realize as you get older is these happy moments should be celebrated. Because in a life, if you are lucky enough to live a long life, there are only sporadic moments that are big, like that: the birth of your children, your wedding, all the big things must be celebrated, because they're just in amongst all the other shit that you go through as a human once you get older.
Absolutely.
Yeah, celebrate those good times. Yeah, and I hope Zach has an amazing party and you just get to just enjoy it. Yeah, whatever his vibe.
Whatever they want.
Yeah.
Whatever they want, we'll go with whatever they want.
Yeah.
And any exciting news, anything happening in your world? What's going on?
I've started HRT. And I've been talking about that on my socials a bit, so I won't go on here. But yeah, it's only early days. I'm coming up for 3 weeks today, actually.
How are you feeling? Any better? Worse?
The first week I felt really good, and then the second couple of weeks I have been struck down by this, whatever this is. So I don't want to go by my current state, which is slightly feral and tired, because I think that's the virus and not my hormones. But yeah, I felt really good the first week. I thought, oh my God, this is how other people must feel. I don't know if that was just a fluke. Let's see. Wait and see.
And we will say that we have pre-recorded a lot of our episodes because you're having a bit of a holiday that's coming up. That's exciting.
Yeah, holiday's coming up. That's very cool. Going back to the UK to see my family and friends. So yeah, I'm pumped for a bit of time. Yeah. Time away.
I booked a holiday too yesterday.
Where are you going?
I'm going on a little cruise with my hubby.
You don't mind a cruise, do you?
Yeah, no. I really was trying to do something different, but I just honestly, I was in that decision paralysis state where I couldn't decide. But I just knew that I needed a break before I broke, if that makes sense.
And then you got to get in there and book it. So it's something to look forward to.
And
fabulous.
So Andrew and I are off over on a cruise to Vanuatu in a few weeks' time. So that'll be nice and warm, and I feel like I just need some sunshine and I feel like it's coming, isn't it? We're on the cusp of spring. Days are here. We're heading into a sort of warmer time of year, which is always nice. It'll be good, and we can't wait to bring the rest of the season to
we
you.
We cannot wait.
And please send us your voice notes, your guest suggestions.
Yes,
if you want to be a guest, reach out.
Hit us up. Why not? Yeah, love to hear from you. Wow,
we're loving it. We love doing this.
We do love it. We love a chat, don't we, Cathy?
Never. All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to The Change, a fully independent podcast. Whether you're seeking inspiration, curious about change, or just here for the great banter, we'd love you to make The Change your new go-to podcast.
And even better, send us your voice notes or questions about change. We'll use them on the show. Email us at changepod2023@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram at _change_pod. Find us wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram for more on The Change.